You know, it's amazing how many lies that people believe concerning salvation. Someone else can't be born again of water and the Spirit for you. You have to be born again. You know, people believe that lie because they want this false hope that those that they may have cared about, you know, died, and they say they believed, but you know, I mean, that's like the 10 wise virgins and the 10 unwise virgins. You know, the 10 wise ones, you know, they went and bought oil for their lamps from those that sell. And they trimmed their lamps down, it says, when they went to sleep, so that when the bridegroom came and called, they rose and turned their lamps up and went. But the 10 unwise virgins, they their lamps ran out. So that whenever the bridegroom came, they missed the call. No one can be born again for you. You know, and even if you have been born again, you have to continue to live after the Spirit, because Ezekiel tries to describe that, you know, and people pervert the word, you know, and try to bring the law back into play that is only sin's strength. We're made righteous by the work of God in Christ. This is what Paul is trying to describe in Philippians 3, that I might be found in that day in Christ when he returns, not having mine own righteousness, which is according to the law, but that which is through the faith of Jesus Christ. We enter that faith in water baptism where the body of sins is put to death. And we're born of Jesus. That's what it's talking about, putting on Jesus in Galatians 3:27, talking about being born of Jesus. We're filled with the Spirit of promise to give us power for obedience and to be his witnesses. But to be born of him, that's what happens in water baptism. The body of sins is put off, and we put on Jesus because we're being born of that incorruptible seed by faith.